At the LA Lee YMCA Mizell Community Center, history isn't just remembered, it's honored, celebrated, and kept alive. This year marked the third annual reunion of Provident Hospital, a gathering of legacy, resilience, and community.
For the history of Provident Hospital, it wasn't ancient history, it's recent history.
I want to celebrate and honor Provident Hospital, and tonight we're going to be capturing those stories.
The tall woman in the middle is my beautiful grandmother. Her name is Joanna Bradley. She's also known as Nurse Hayes.
Wow.
She's delivered a lot of people in Fort Lauderdale. She was one of the nurses that would travel with Dr. Sistrunk.
When I was born in Providence Hospital, Dr. Sistrunk delivered me. Dr. Mizell remained my doctor until he retired.
My great-grandmother told me a story about my great-uncle who got hurt. She didn't have the money to pay Dr. Sistrunk, but what she did, she took half of it, a hog of it, and gave him the other half for payment. So, and then she said she later followed up with a couple of cakes and a couple of pies, but that's how she ended up paying it.
My father worked at Provident, Clifford Harris Sr. When my brother was born, my dad was working here, and they received the employee discount.
My mom, as well as my uncle, delivered by Dr. Sistrunk. And my mom would always carry around her footprint from my grandmother. So it was nice to make the connection tonight with the actual physical pictures and see that.
During that time, there was, I guess, a storm or something happening. She explained to me that when my mom was born in the house, Dr. Sistrunk was able to get on his bicycle, and he had a basket on the bicycle, and he came to the house once the midwife delivered my mom, and he wrapped her up in a blanket, and he put her in the basket in the bicycle, and rode her over here to the hospital to give her the care that she needed because my grandmother wasn't able to get here.
And back then they did the home deliveries. And so Dr. Sistrunk traveled way to Pompano Beach as well, the Pitts family in Pompano. And I grew up here in Fort Lauderdale, and Dr. Bass was actually our dentist growing up.
I too am a Provident Hospital child. Dr. Mizell saved my life. I still have a little tracheotomy scar to prove it. So I'm very grateful for that.
And Aunt Mildred was a party aunt. And she would get this arthritis like the middle of the week. Dr. Sistrunk had a little path. He came from Fifth Avenue right to our door. And he had that little black bag. I don't know what was in that black bag. But he would give Aunt Mildred that shot on a Thursday or Friday evening. Saturday she would be at American Legion. So he came, and like they say, money or no money, he came.
But Mary Jane is not here tonight, but we was planning on telling our story here together. She passed on. So there's so much history here. It's just a lot. Let's continue to do this. This is really great because I'm getting younger myself. and I'm just happy that I can be a part of this history.
We also have a great program. The kids perform in this stage, and that's Team Broadway. They get together, they wrote a poem for you, and they're here to perform it.
We'll be doing a poem called A Legacy of Healing. A story of healing that forever lives on. The legacy of well done.
And I would like to introduce Joshua Reed. He also created this poem tonight.
And it's up to us to continue to water this tree, this legacy on Sistrunk that was Provident Hospital, that is LA Lee YMCA Mizell Community Center, that will be forever forward a place.
I worked with Dr. Mizell for the last 10 years of his life.
My grandmother started this business because early childhood education was a much needed resource in this community. So let's continue to do what we're doing here, and I'll be as much a part of it as I can.
When I'm walking, I can almost feel like, wow, my grandfather used to walk right here. It's powerful.
Went to school at Walker Elementary. I went to Dillard.
I graduated school, I went to Hamilton, I came back and I taught school for 35 years and that's it.
I guess we're going to keep it going. And every year we're going to come and tell our stories because we have to keep history alive. Right.
We are so rich in history in our Black communities,
Yeah.
but often lost in time. Tell your story. Good night.
These stories are more than history. They are reminders of strength, compassion, and a community that never gave up. As we honor the past, we pass the torch, ensuring the legacy of Provident Hospital continues to inspire future generations. The legacy lives on, here, at the heart of the community.